What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today, we have some interesting information for you guys from Persona 5. We got a sales update. Also, Mario Tennis Aces, the online beta that's going down, plus Paladins. That game, we have more information that it's probably coming to Nintendo Switch, so let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with Persona 5. You guys all know good and well, I absolutely love this game, Persona 5. It is fantastic. However, it does seem like sales have been slowing to a crawl. So, Persona 5 ships 2.2 million units worldwide. So Sega, in its earnings report for the fiscal year ended in March, has revealed that Persona 5 has surpassed 2 million units shipped worldwide. This is up from the 2 million units in November 2017 and the 1.8 million units shipped in August 2017. The company also revealed that Sonic Mania, Sonic Forces, and Total War Warhammer performed strongly. Now, Persona 5 is currently available for the PS4 and the PS3, and while this is absolutely fantastic, I have to sit back and look and say, like, yo, like, Persona 5 is one of the greatest RPGs of this generation. It's one of the highest rated RPGs in this generation and last generation as well, especially Japanese RPGs, since Final Fantasy fell off the map. The reviews haven't been as high as what Final Fantasy used to be on the PS2 and on the PS1. So if you're looking at that, and you're looking at Xenoblade always being in the 80s average as well, with the original being, I think, like a 90 or something like that, you would think that Persona 5, with the install base of the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3, would at least be able to sell 4 to 5 million units with how good the review scores have been. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash the game's sales or anything, but since they started talking about the sales here from 2017 and from 2018 and what was going on there, it seems like sales have slowed to an absolute crawl. I remember when they announced 1.8 million, that's great, right? But that was a while ago at this point, and now they're only at 2.2, despite the game being on sale for quite a number of months now, and there just being a lot of good deals with the game. So I would expect that this game would do better. So honestly, guys, I said this once and I'll go ahead and say it again. I think now is the time, if they can, if it's possible, to get a Nintendo Switch port, because I'm steadfast in the belief that Persona 5 is a fantastic game, but I don't think it's that great of a PS4 game, considering the type of stuff that you do in the game with the social links and all of that. It's like a lot of lackadaisical work, you know what I'm talking about here? And it would be great if you can play that on a portable system, or a system that can be played portable like the Nintendo Switch. Not trying to hate on the PS4, trust me guys, you guys all know I have the PS4, I did Let's Plays with Persona 5, I love the game, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm just saying that I think that it would perform and it would work great on the Switch because of what you do in that game. You just press the X button the whole time, they have the social link stuff, they have the dating and all this other stuff in there that really fits the lie down and play in bed and portable play. It's the same reason why Persona 4 Golden sold so well on the PS Vita, despite having a fraction of the install base of the PS2, and it actually outsold that version of the game because of the style of game that it is. So heck, speaking of Persona 4, that game should come over to Nintendo Switch as well, along with Persona 3. I would love to have all of them. Heck, even if we can start with Persona 3, then work our way up to Persona 5, that would be great. But I'm thinking eventually Atlas or whatever deal that they have will expire, and we'll be able to get some type of Persona 5 Golden on the Switch at some point. But then again, guys, I don't know, we don't know the specifics of the deal when it comes to Sony and when it comes to Atlas and Sega and Persona 5. It could be a forever exclusive, it could not be, we just don't know. I don't think it is, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But if this was on the Nintendo Switch, you could bump those sales all the way up to 4 million in my opinion, or at least 3.5 or more, because I think it do very well. And I even think that there are some people that are holding out, especially in Japan, for Nintendo Switch version of the game, so they can play it the way that they want to on the TV and also on the go. So what do you guys think about Persona 5 sales so far? Did you pick up the game on the PlayStation 4 or on the PS3? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, now moving into the next topic here, we have an exciting Mario Tennis Aces online demo is set from June 1st to June 3rd in Japan. You can play match to unlock overalls Mario in the use of the full game. So Nintendo will run a Mario Tennis online tournament demo from June 1st at 18 JST to June 3rd at 23:59 JST in Japan, the company has announced. The demo will be available for download from the Nintendo Switch eShop in Japan starting on May 25th. So that's actually very close here, guys. Pretty much 10 days from now, you guys will be able to download that. And remember, the Nintendo Switch is region free, so you can download the game on the Japanese eShop. Just create a Japanese account. It's super easy. Look up YouTube videos if you don't know how to do it. It's really easy. I have one myself, so even if this doesn't come over to the West, you'll still be able to play in this online tournament. Now, users who participate in the demo will obtain the Overalls Mario for use in the full game when it launches. To obtain Overalls Mario, you must play at least one match in the demo and keep the save data on your Nintendo Switch, and that's essentially the classic Mario overalls. Nintendo also announced that it will host a Mario Tennis Aces Top Players Tournament in Japan on June 24th at the Summer World Hobby Fair 2018 at the Messe Chiba in Japan, where players within the top 8 rankings of the online demo will be invited to participate. So that's crazy. What if an American does that, or what if someone from not in Japan does that? Will they still invite them there to play? Finally, Nintendo will host a Mario Tennis Aces Japan 2018 U12 event on June 23rd and 24th, where 128 elementary school grade participants can sign up to compete on a first-come, first-entered basis. Mario Tennis Aces is due out for the Nintendo Switch worldwide on June 22nd. We also have an overview trailer as well. So I'll sit here and say this, guys. A lot of people are sleeping on how well this game can do. You guys saw what Kirby did, right? People were sleeping on Kirby. That game sold 1.29 million units in a few weeks. So this game, Mario Tennis Aces, is already looking better than the initial reaction than what Kirby got. And it has online play, it has a story mode, it has extra features in there. It looks like the online is going to be taken seriously, unlike Mario Tennis Ultra Smash on the Wii U. We've got this beta that's going up, or this online demo that's going down with rewards and tournaments and all sorts of cool stuff, and stuff that you can transfer over to the main game with the Overalls Mario. So I think this is awesome, and I think that this game is really going to help push Nintendo Switch systems, especially in June. That is a big month for Nintendo, of course, starting off with E3, but the end of the month is where things get really interesting with games like Wolfenstein. You also have now Crash Bandicoot moved into that. You also have this game as well, and Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, all in like the same time frame from late June. So that is great. That is 4 big games and probably more independent games that I'm missing that are going to help the Nintendo Switch. And I think that Mario Tennis Aces could be one of the best selling Nintendo Switch games for the year. Honestly, I think it really could be, based on what they've shown off so far. And people have been wanting a great Mario Tennis game for a while now, because Mario Tennis Ultra Smash just didn't do it for them. And if this game does have some of those elements from the previous Mario Tennis games, like we saw on the GameCube or on the GBA, for example, I think that it's going to do really well. But even without those, just the online play, the motion controls, how the game looks, the graphical presentation is just phenomenal. So I'm excited about this one. I know I'm going to pick it up day one, if not get a review copy. So what do you guys think about Mario Tennis Aces, the online demo? What's going on there? It compared to Ultra Smash and what they did with that one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving on to the last topic here. We do have a rumor, but there is even more evidence that points to Paladins coming to the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and break down the history. Shout outs to Nintendo, everything for this here. So on 2 separate occasions, signs have pointed of a possible Nintendo Switch version of Paladins, and this is like an Overwatch style MOBA game. Now the rumor cycle started at the end of November when updated engine config files referenced Nintendo's Switch console. Then just last month we had the Oasis codename, which discovered that potentially pointed to Nintendo Switch accounts. Now data miners have gone to work once again, and in the latest update is probably the best information so far, and it's been found that there are Joy-Con images in the configuration files next to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 controller pictures. So these appear in the options menu and likely for a remap of controls. I think Paladins is on a crash course at E3 of an announcement for the Nintendo Switch. I think it's pretty much guaranteed at this point based on 3 different bits of information that we have here, and even Joy-Cons in the config files. It's not like hackers or something like that are putting this stuff in there. This is from the official Paladins game, so they're adding this stuff in here. I think it's going to happen, and that's great because we don't have Overwatch at this point. Maybe we will get that at some point, but for right now we don't have Overwatch, and it does seem like Paladins is set to release on the Nintendo Switch at some point this year because of all this stuff that's been coming up, and that'd be hype, man. I mean, I'm not big on the MOBA style of game or anything, but I'm big on getting more and bigger and better games on the Nintendo Switch. So stuff like Fortnite, I would love for that to come over. Stuff like Paladins, Overwatch, all those type of games are cool and help out when it comes to the online multiplayer space for any of the systems that it's on. So Nintendo Switch is the only system that's missing at this point when it comes to these style of games. So I think it's time. I mean, we have Arena of Valor coming up, but we don't know when that's launching. There's been like the online betas and stuff. So it is taking a little bit of time, but I do think that these style of games are going to be on the Nintendo Switch, and they're going to be great because you can play them anywhere that you want. So that would be the awesome thing about the Nintendo Switch version of any of these style of mobile games, is that you can play anywhere that you want, and these type of games kind of fit that premise. So what do you guys think about Paladins in addition to Mario Tennis Aces and Persona 5 sales so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube Live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace.